Out to Doncic. Launches a three. It's Drummond with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Nigga!
This contest has the potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr., and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Jr. with it, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Passes to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, here's Green. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Wood. Kicks it to Doncic. 3-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound collected by Levine.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yep, it counts.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Green. Here's Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Fires top of the key. And it's Green. Missing. DeRozan against Green. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Jr.
You know, guys, I look at DeMar DeRozan, and I think he's one of the very best at making tough shots. I mean, the defense is draped all over him, and he still finds a way to get it up and down.
Here's Finney-Smith. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Jr. DeRozan dishes to Jr. Oh, Vucevic in position. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Hardaway, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Now here is Hardaway. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Vucevic missing. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
LaVine, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league. LaVine has shown real fire and hunger to continue to improve. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Hardaway. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Doncic outside. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. And as a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now, here's Junior. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Well, you know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity they get.
Here's Green after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Doncic outside. Back to Hardaway for the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Now, here's Junior. He's scoring at a rate that puts him at another level. As impossible as it seems, he's truly averaging about 36 points a game.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Here's Doncic, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Green. That shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. So once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now, here's Junior.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Dinwiddie. Out to Doncic. Launches a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it in.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Doncic. Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Junior. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on them.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Williams kicks to Junior. Williams trying to break free, and that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 6 points.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Green. Pass to Wood. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Drummond. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago making some changes. Javonte Green comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Zach LaVine. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Josh Green. Now, here's Junior. He's got 6. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Drummond and stolen by Drummond. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Javonte Green. Zach LaVine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Junior subbed in for Dosumu. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Christian Woods checked in for JaVale McGee. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Dwight Powell. Green, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Luka Doncic. On the court for Dallas here in the second. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard.
Well, you look at Wood, and it's his versatility that makes him a tough cover inside and out.
He's off on the second.
And you talk about believing in yourself. And how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived for NBA team. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Now here's Hardaway. Back to Green. Lock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Williams gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for Dallas. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Poke loose. The pass to Junior. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
That's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
Bulls trail by 4. To the paint, here's Junior, and that comes off the assist by LaVine. And that's 11 points for Junior.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Outside Hardaway. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Passes it to Green. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Junior. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future. But not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Wizards, was tremendous. He finished with 64 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And we know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Junior following the score by Dallas.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
And it's Junior missing. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Junior, guarded by Green. Now, here's Junior. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. Here's Finney Smith. On the wing, Hardaway. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything. Should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Now here is Hardaway. He had 13 points in the win against Milwaukee. Green against Levine. Green kicks to Wood. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Now, here's Junior. Dinwiddie covering. And the slam by Williams. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Outside Hardaway. Dinwiddie finds Green. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
4th team foul.
It's on Zach LaVine.
At the line for the
And a
Mavericks,
chance for just a second to check out
Green.
the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
3 shots.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And here's Junior. He's got 19. He kicks it to Levine. Pass to Williams. The dish to Junior. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside Hardaway. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. And here is Green. Pass to Finney-Smith. Puts up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 21. Williams kicks to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Junior. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. He feeds it to Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Inside, they kick it out to Green. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes. So it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Junior in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal
It's
foul.
on Luka Doncic.
Levine does a really good job attacking. He plays with fearlessness and able to draw the foul as a result.
Mavericks trail by 10. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The pass to Hardaway. Over Levine. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Now, Junior. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops. Throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. The feed to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Takes a three. Doesn't go for it. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
Second personal
They've
foul.
taken the initiative. They've
Second
played,
team foul.
I think, with more purpose so
At the
far.
line for the ball.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
Levine.
Numbers this year at the
the
line
line for two.
below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
Mavericks trail by 13. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. Green deciding where to go with it. Out to Doncic. A three ball. DeRozan with the rebound.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded closer. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith.
I love the intensity dial-up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half, doing a much better job. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the first one at the line is
At
good.
the line for Chicago, number 19.
And both free throws good for Junior. Mavericks trail by 19. And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls.
Dinwiddie with it. He's got 9. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wood. Dallas, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Dinwiddie kicks to Hardaway. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Loads it up for Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
And Spencer Dinwiddie.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Here's Dinwiddie. And that one goes long. Chicago leading by 21. Williams dishes to Junior. Basket counts. Junior's got 6 here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Levine against Hardaway. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Good on the shot.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell's checked in. And the Mavericks call time here.
All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now gets free T-shirts.
Here's Dinwiddie. 9 points in the game so far. Down low. Wood kicks to Dinwiddie. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter.
for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Dosunmu, and Junior subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Dallas, JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. On the floor for Dallas, at the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Christian Wood is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Doncic. Count the basket.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Nailed from three-point land. Hardaway has got 12 now in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Hardaway. Junior the pass to DeRozan. Dishes it to Junior. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Vucevic in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, you look at Vucevic, and he clearly is a guy that doesn't mind carrying the offensive load. He knows how to get to his spots and hit his shots.
Outside Hardaway. And McGee kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to McGee. Dallas moving it around. From downtown. Offensive rebound. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against the Mavericks.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Tries again, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's the pass to Ntilikina. And Bertans now top of the key. Banked in off the glass.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And here are the Bulls now. Now, here's Junior. To the middle. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Junior.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really
put in a supreme
Thank you,
effort.
everyone,
It
for
just
coming
felt
out
like
here
once they
tonight.
had
We hope you had an
that
amazing
lead and it
time.
was
We
comfortable,
look forward to
they
seeing
were
you
not
in the
going
next event.
to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you. Later.
He knows, so we'll just lay it out to him.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit down?
No, you stay.
You sure?
Just sit.
Should I come back?
Okay. No, we're good.
I didn't want to interrupt
MP,
this conversation.
have a seat.
All right.
I was hoping we can talk about how the Othello situation played out.
Yeah, I mean, it was just business, right?
Not the way I do business. You should have heard it from me first.
Itchy Twitter fingers.
Yes, that was unfortunate, but I wanted to let you know you have the full support of the organization. You're the future of this team, MP, and one of its unquestioned leaders.
Wow. That really means a lot to hear you say that, sir. Truly.
Glad to hear it. Well, I've got to be elsewhere. We're all very proud of how you handled the situation, MP.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phil.
Not the most friendliest guy, huh?
A little cold, but he's good people.
Hey, I got nothing against him, man. So what happens next? Y'all gonna throw me a parade or put like a banner up or something?
Hilarious. What happens next is you're going to work harder than you've ever worked before.
That's always the goal, coach.
Good, good. And we're going to do everything we can to get you there. Moving forward, I'm going to be giving you very specific goals. So I need you to be staying in very close touch with me, okay?
I mean, where am I going?
I'm just saying, the work's just starting.
All right. I got you, coach. Don't even worry about it.
Physically fit, catch it in your eye, I wanna taste you.